the engineering faculty, he belongs to the soldiering faculty, and he belongs to also the literary society. So this gentleman is representing one of those networks. Please welcome properly Professor Mohammed Haruna, who is also the CEO of NASENI. He will review the book on Restructuring Nigeria Beyond Oil.
Who happened to be the boss of my bosses when he was Minister of Science and Technology. The former Chief Executive of NASENI, who handed over to me, was not even yet a director. But the interesting thing is that he keeps pushing us to make sure that we are on track. The first visitor in my office when I was appointed was General Momah. He was not asking for contracts, then he came to me with a checklist and said it is with this that science and technology family will assess your performance when you are done. Thank you, sir. Quickly, for want of time, permit me to continue on existing protocol. I am reviewing his book, Restructuring Nigeria Beyond Oil. From the onset, let me tell you that it is contained there in the book, over summary and conclusion at the beginning, is that the solution to all Nigerian problems is in science and technology. It is only knowledge economy that will provide solution to socio-economic problems, security, and that is what will guarantee wealth. The book is of 7 chapters, 104 pages, highly compressed. Chapter 1 of the book dealt on the meaning of restructuring, what it should be. It means different things to different people. Chapter 2 talks about the constitutional history of Nigeria from the 1992 Clifford Constitution, the Richard Constitution, up to the 1999 Constitution, and of course, the constitutional conferences that took place within the periods. Again, Chapter 3 is a summary of former President, Vice President Atiku Abubakar's view on restructuring. Chapter 4 presented political history at a glance from 1914 to date, with emphasis on administrative structure. The detail in perspective is based on Chief Emeka Anyaku, former Secretary General of the Commonwealth, presentation at his 88th birthday in 2013. Chief Emeka stated, the dreams of Nigeria's founding fathers were shattered by the cumbersome and unworkable governance and political instability and ethnic incoherence. He concluded in this chapter that restructuring is imperative. In chapter 5 and 6, he provided details of restructuring from different perspectives and answers to questions that kept recurring. Of course, he provided solutions ranging from review of revenue allocation formula in favor of states and local governments, devolution of power, which seek to include such things as railways, dam, river basin, power generation, transmission, and distribution in the concurrent list. He recommended a reduction of numbers of senators from 109 to 54, and also reduction of members of the House of Reps from 360 to 108, recommended bicameral legislation, which will promote balance between the executive and the parliament. He recommended that Nigeria is not yet ripe for state police, as stated by the earlier reviewer. Chapter 7 is on strategic need for Nigeria to remain one indivisible country. He cited examples of several countries that break up what devastation they have suffered, and also built his argument on several statements of the presidents and heads of states, especially that of President Muhammadu Buhari, then as a general in 1984, when he stated, this generation, and indeed future generation of Nigerians, have no country than Nigeria. We shall stay here and celebrate it together. On a whole, as an executive summary, this book is concise on the issues it stated and tried to address. As the author stated, there has never been an issue that has remained controversial and refused to go away, like the debate on restructuring. How does the author perceive the word restructuring? He does not believe that we should restructure based purely to satisfy some political desires, but we should do so because of Paris Club Change Agreement of 2015, in which 193 countries, including Nigeria, signed and affirmed that in order to halt the devastating effect of climate change on Earth, the use of fossil fuel will stop in 2030. The author is thus reminding Nigerians that in 12 years' time, there will be no oil money to share, and hence the urgent need to restructure. Obviously, we must start now to reduce our recurrent expenditure, which has already swallowed up to 89% of our GDP. To effect this restructure, we have no choice than to dismantle the present over-bloated federal, state, and local government structures. This will be painful, but it will be less painful if we start now, because 2030 is knocking at our door and time is not on our side. In a nutshell, therefore, this is the message through this book from General Sam Momah, a former Honorable Minister of Science and Technology, a former soldier, still children, and a gentleman. He also emphasizes the structuring should not be and must not be viewed as a North versus South affair, but purely as a proactive measure to save Nigeria from collapsing when oil becomes liability in 2030. Nigerians should therefore not be scared or get confused with an antidote that has come to save them, they should instead receive it with glory and joy. In summary, the author also defines restructuring as that strategic foundation that must be laid to ensure that the radical global change from fossil technology to clean technology in 2030 does not catch Nigeria napping. It simply means that Nigerians must henceforth invest massively in technology, because technology is the inexhaustible oil well of the future. Nigeria must therefore make technology a Nigerian way of life by creating a Nigeria with scientific mind, an engineering heart, and a technological soul. All the three components should start with revamping and restructuring our educational system by first institutionalizing merit. The author reminds Nigerians that China, India, and the entire Western world are already massively producing electric, hydrogen, gas, solar-powered vehicles, even planes on solar and other alternative sources of energy are already flying. In effect, by 2030, there won't be spare parts for our present fossil fuel engines, and will therefore be forced to start using electric vehicles or vehicles powered by other sources of energy. And so, the earlier we start, the better, before our oil becomes most embarrassing liability. Finally, the author alerts Nigerians that if with oil income of 1 million barrels per day, when it was $70 per barrel, 27 states cannot pay workers' salary, and 30 states cannot contribute to pension scheme for their workers, and unemployment is over 20 million. It is unimaginable the disaster, anarchy, and mayhem that will befall Nigeria without any oil money. To avoid that incalculable disaster, anarchy, and mayhem roll out into one, Nigeria must structure now. It is my view, therefore, that first and foremost, I recommend that in the next review of the book, the author should delve more into his political, to provide more political economic solution to our security situation for the country, reflecting on his military, administrative, academic, private sector experience, and of course, his wisdom as a result of his age. 75 is not a small thing, and of course, his experience as a statesman. I therefore recommend the book to the academic community, to members of the Federal Executive Council, judiciary, legislators, the youth, and of course, to all who love peace and progress of Nigeria and the general public. My general will continue to emulate and follow your footsteps, and I'm sure the science and technology family will continue to celebrate you and be proud of your contribution. Thank you very much.
Please, let's celebrate him. Let's celebrate him. Ladies and gentlemen, may